I pledge allegiance to the taco stands of the United Tacos of America and to the taqueros and abuelas of this great land, one nation, under tortillas, with limones and salsas for all. How's my hat?
I'm ready.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm Mando Rayo.
And I'm Jarod Neece.
And we're still taco journalists.
Exploring and documenting tacos and taco culture throughout the United States. This time, we're doing it virtual.
So today, we're going to talk about the people's taco, the champ, the community's taco, el taco del pueblo.
And what is that?
Oh. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the people's taco. I'm talking about bean and cheese.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
That's right. And we're going to be talking about the people's taco. We'll be talking with Miss Stephanie Guerra. You should say that.
Okay.
We're going to be talking to Mr. Samuel Franco, a.k.a. UTO2 taco runner.
Taco runner.
Extraordinaire.
And we're going to talk to my friend Ali Khan from Cheap Eats, Food Network, Ali versus the Dome. That guy's everywhere.
He is.
And we're also going to get into the taco lab and experiment with a few variations of beans.
Yeah, we might get a rise out of you.
Maybe.
Maybe. And I'm also excited about this week's taco shout-outs. What you got for me, Mando?
Well, I got us, our official United Tacos of America face mask. So I want to specifically thank Barbacoa Apparel out of San Antonio. And they've given stuff to us before. And I just said, hey, can you do something? What are you guys doing? So they just said, yeah, we'll do it. Why not? You know?
And those aren't cheesy. They might be bean and cheesy.
They might be bean and cheesy.
Thanks, Barbacoa Apparel. We always appreciate your styles, and now we appreciate your mask.
So today we're going to talk to Stephanie Guerra from Puro Pinche, because she's all about the pinche vibe, or the puro vibe. We'll let her kind of talk about what that means.
Hola, my name is Stephanie Guerra. I am here in San Antonio, Texas. I have an entertainment and culture website called Puro Pinche, where I talk about keeping it real and authentic and help showcase local people, business owners, and brands. And I love tacos.
Yes.
And what can you tell us, for our viewers out there who might not know what Puro Pinche means? Can you give us a little bit of an explanation?
This is always a fun part. So the word puro means pure. The word pinche can mean a lot of things.
As soon as I go to San Antonio, I'm like deeply into, the pinche vibe. It just overtakes me. And so speaking of San Antonio, as long as I've been to San Antonio, you can get a really good bean and cheese taco. So why do you think that is such a maybe iconic taco in San Antonio? And also, what is the people's taco? What's that represent to you?
Well, just like myself, a lot of San Antonio is and always has been working class. So I feel like the common tacos, the people's tacos, are things that we can easily find in a mercado or at home. So I've grown up with bean and cheese tacos. It's always, obviously ate them at home first, from my grandma's to my mom's.
The little Gerber baby, fruit. That was beans in there when I was growing up. I would be like, orale.
Yeah, they had applesauce in it a long time ago.
A friend on the show today.
Oh, nice.
We got some bean and cheese tacos from Chella's Tacos, right?
Oh, nice. Oh, so good.
Like homemade tortillas.
Oh, put it up to the camera. I want to see it. Oh, yes. Beautiful. You look at that beautiful yellow cheese. Oh.
How much was it? was about $1.
A
There
dollar.
you go. Not a
I
bad price to
live
pay.
on the west and south sides of town, so every taco place, every taqueria on every corner, would always have bean and cheese tacos for less than $1.
Yeah.
Just always 69 cents, 89 cents, and that's what we would pile up on was the breakfast taco specials.
You can learn a lot about a restaurant by their bean and cheese taco.
Oh yeah, big time.
You can
Like,
tell about, what kind of tortillas they're using. Are they homemade? Are they,
Right.
if they're not homemade, are they at least heating them up correctly? How are the beans? Do they have flavor? Are they, do they have, the secret ingredient? And then, what kind of cheese are they using? It's, fresh.
Yellow.
Yellow? Exactly. If it's Tex-Mex, it's yellow, right?
I actually do use that as a test for a breakfast taco place because
Yeah.
we all know San Antonio is the breakfast taco capital of the world, right? Like
Yes,
breakfast taco-
we agree with you.
All the way from Austin, Texas. We can say we agree.
So I love it how, you guys are keeping it puro with the refried beans and keeping it affordable.
And still tipping your taqueros
Still tipping.
and your waiters and your
Yeah.
servers. And, because they're on the front lines too, just like the nurses
Yeah.
and just like, ER workers, the restaurateurs, they're on the front lines too.
Yeah.
And we need to take care of them.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm excited to hopefully break tacos with you all again soon.
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you, Stephanie. On the next próximo segment, we're going to get down with our taco lab and get our frijoles on.
Holy frijoles.
Holy frijoles.
On today's edition of Taco Lab,
The rise of the planet of the beans.
as many of you know, we haven't had any sports to watch in the past few months, weeks.
But we do have beans.
And today we will test 3 different types of beans. We have our store-bought beans. We have our better starboard beans. And the third, but definitely least, the organic beans. Which one of these will rise the fastest on our comals?
Let's do it.
Place it correctly. Oh, watch out.
Okay. And go. My money is on this
Cheapest
one.
beans. My money is on half of the cheapest and the second cheapest.
Just making sure it's level. That one's level.
Yeah, did you get the level?
Level. Okay. Very good.
We're still below the surface here,
Okay.
because we have a negative trajectory right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, no.
Okay. Smell it.
Oh! No! The organic beans!
Man, it's going. It's going. It's going.
These guys
gotta
aren't
do
even
it this way.
trying. They don't even care.
Here we go. Oh my God, I can't believe
Oh my God, the organic beans.
it's going.
That's why you're paying $5 a can.
Hey, you know what? You know what they say? If beans can rise, so can you.
Oh, they're going back down. They can't
going
handle
down.
it. They can't handle the truth.
Oh, they're going back down.
And look who's coming up.
Oh,
It's like the turtle in the hair over here. Oh my God.
come on. You can do it.
Oh, and then we go, middle beans are coming. It's a race.
Oh.
What's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen? Oh, let me see.
And the winner will be declared when these beans exit the can officially.
Let's measure it.
Oh,
It's
that's official.
almost half a tortilla.
That's official.
And we got the winner right here. We got the winner.
Well, there you go, folks.
There you go.
The real winner.
The organic,
organic.
beans.
That's another edition of Taco Lab.
Get your beans on. Oh,
It's science.
hello.
Hello.
All right, we're back.
We're
at
back.
The famous taqueria with no name, obviously. I'm Mando Rayo,
And I'm Jarod, Neece.
and we're about to talk to Samuel Franco, a good friend of mine, that's doing a little something different during the Rona.
What's up, Mando? What's up, Jarod?
Howdy.
You guys, my taco loving, tortilla slapping, carnitas caressing, boucher bullshitting brothers.
All right.
Hey.
All
Yeah,
right.
what's
Here
up?
we go.
What's
okay.
up?
Well, first,
Bring it with it.
first you have to introduce yourself. So let's focus on that.
Oh, my bad.
Yes. You can start with
I'm Samuel Franco from El Paso, Texas. That's how Mando and I know each other. And I've been making tacos for the homeless for every Tuesday.
All right. Quarantine Taco Tuesday, edition number 5. Coming here to the corner of Riverside and Pleasant Valley to drop the taquitos de frijoles. Ahí vamos, mira, ahí vamos.
what spurred you to do Taco Tuesday for the homeless, besides obviously wanting to be like me?
Besides wanting to be like Mando, basically nothing, right? Like I aspire to be like Mando Rayo one of these days. That's right. No, it was actually an NPR story, a KUT story. They were talking about how, right at the start of quarantine, how the homeless, they have it bad. They had it bad, and they had it even worse because people weren't moving out and about. They weren't able to, there was no interaction with other human beings really because there was no movement in the city, and there's a very big homeless population that lives in and around my neighborhood on East Riverside, and I thought, I can do something about it. So I started making tacos for the homeless. Every Tuesday.
Nice. And, what kind of tacos are you making? Is it like something that, you can make just what you have in your fridge, or is it a complicated process for you?
It started off kind of just randomly because what happened was, during COVID, we're all trying to stock up on food or whatever. And I was like, well, what's the one thing that that at least I grew up eating that I know will last a long time and you can eat off of that stuff forever? And it was beans, right? So I made a big old pot of frijoles, an olla de frijoles. And when I decided to make the tacos, I was like, well, I can make these into refried beans. I already got the beans here. I'll just make them into refried beans.
Yeah. And what has been the response, like, say, whether it's the homeless or the community? Have you, reached out to other people to kind of help you with this project?
I haven't necessarily reached out per se, but I've put a couple of posts on Facebook, and the reaction from people has been great. And I've even had people now started to Venmo me cash. Like it only takes about $15 a week to make 60 tacos, right? I'm making 60 tacos a week. So $15 makes 60 tacos. That's the tortillas, the cost of the beans, the weenies, the chorizo, and the aluminum foil. 60 tacos, right? But people have been really supportive. They've started Venmoing me cash, and to help out with the cause. And as far as the homeless community, they have been really, really great. They've been very, very appreciative for sure. There's no doubt about that. They have, every time I go by, they know why I'm going by. It's almost as though they've that's kind of their Tuesday thing.
Yeah.
And it's just the one day a week that I'm able to do what I'm doing. But at least that's one day a week that some of these folks don't have to worry about where their meal comes from.
Yeah. And speaking of just being relational and human, how does the tacos you make represent the people's taco?
When I grew up, there was days when I know this is a taco show, but we had burritos de frijoles, that was our meal, the entire meal. Yeah. So yeah, to me, it's definitely the people's taco for sure. It's cheap, it's easy, it's accessible for everybody, and you got 3 ingredients at the most.
Yeah. Well, I love it. And, I think I admire what you're doing. Maybe one day I'll turn into you and make tacos for the homeless.
Oh, bro. You're melting my heart. Oh, you made my day,
That's
bro.
enough. That's enough. Camera's on. All right, man. Well, take it easy. Be safe. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, man. All right, well, that was great talking to Samuel. Totally admirable what he's doing. Next up, Ali Khan is going to make us his recipe for the people's taco. Stick around.
Okay, we're getting ready to talk to our friend Ali Khan. He's Food Network famous, cheap eats guy. He likes to home cook, and he's going to show us his version of the people's taco.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
We see you there.
You see me, I see you guys too. So let me break it down to you, the people's taco. I literally came up with this couple weeks ago.
Oh,
And it was born out of whatever was in the fridge. So I just went into the fridge. I had a leftover baked potato. I had some refried beans, and I always have shredded cheese because I have an 8-year-old. And I think anyone who has an 8-year-old
and you live in Texas.
And I live in the ATX, baby. Austin. We're neighbors. Come on, man. A big thing for me is, look, I grew up eating a lot of lentils. I love beans, and I love beans because they're filling and there's a great source of fiber. So
hey, shows what you're doing.
Yeah, sure. So straight up, let's talk about beans since we're talking about beans. So these are my pinto beans, right?
Okay.
These pinto beans, totally dried. I cooked them in the Instant Pot with nothing. Water. Sounds shocking, doesn't it?
The old school way.
So I basically like to keep it neutral and then add whatever I want to add to it. You know what I mean? So like right now in the pan, I've got it heated up with a little bit of butter and a touch of canola oil, and then I'll add salt to it. All right,
what else you got?
Leftover, this whole thing literally started, God's honest, because of this. Leftover baked potato, right?
Okay,
so
we go.
What I do is,
they're leftover from somewhere.
Yep.
You got them from the restaurant?
Yeah, they're the leftovers.
There you go.
That works too. And then let's talk tortillas.
Okay,
look,
we have those too.
I'm into corn a lot, but I think this thing excels with flour, right?
So it seems like
well, it's a breakfast taco.
It's a carby load.
It's a breakfast taco.
All right, so we're in our kitchen. We got all these leftovers hanging out. What do we do next?
Our pans are hot.
First thing you're gonna want to do is turn your leftover potatoes. I just diced mine up. Right?
Done.
We're gonna turn these into like home-style potatoes, like you get at the breakfast joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So this is gonna go into a heated pan. My pan's already got a little bit of butter and oil in there.
Okay.
So they get nice and golden. About a minute or so, I'm gonna get those pinto beans on there. Now let me ask you this: tell me about your pinto beans. Are they like refried? Or are they quite soft already?
They are quite soft.
What I like to do, and this is the people's taco, so it's the people's choice. I like to do a half mash. You know what I'm saying? I like to have some of the beans
a rough mash,
right? And some of them kind of nice and soft, because that's going to be the glue for the breakfast taco.
So here we go. We got stage 1 potatoes,
yeah,
right?
Well,
then we got
2 potatoes. We put the beans in.
Well, technically, yeah. And then now the beans are nice and fresh and sizzling hot.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're ready for the next step.
All right, so what I like to do is I like to build the taco. So tortilla, beans, potatoes, right?
Okay.
Then sprinkle the cheese on. Then
Gotcha.
what I like to do is toss the taco onto the pan, fold it, and crisp it up. This works very well with the flour tortilla.
Ooh. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ha.
Come on.
Mira.
Ahí, güey.
Ay, oh, it's a hot potato. It's hot. Okay, like Mexicans, like really quick and stuff, but then once you keep holding it, like
yeah, you got
it's just.
You think you have thick skin, but you're actually a little thin skin.
All right, so we got salsa, right?
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna just let mine rain down right in here.
Okay.
And then return to the fold.
All right.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Boom.
All right, so I'm gonna totally do the whole the graham, open the taco and the cheesiness thing happening here. Oh, there we go. Oh man, look at that. So I'm gonna put my salsa on like so, right?
Dude,
Somebody put this in slow motion. Oh, we'll fix it in post, right?
Nope.
Oh, nice. So here we go.
Oh, right. Let me get a good dunk in here.
All right.
Boom.
Ching. And remember, tilt the head, not the taco.
Okay.
Whoa. That's good. The beans, it's creamy. Even the potatoes, I don't mind them that much. I usually think they're a filler.
They are filler. The people need to be full.
That's true, but
Yeah,
the salsa really kind of brings it home too.
That's the thing is, I think if you just go potato, bean, and cheese, that's enough. You know what I mean? You don't want to load it up with the meat and just Those three things alone, and like, look, think about it. It's cheap. It's probably something people already have in their pantry or their fridge.
Yeah.
So people stop, you know?
And it's very like smashable type of food.
And it all kind of comes together for this beautiful people taco.
Nice.
Nah, man. What I also love about this too is like, I think it's a savory breakfast, but swear to God, an hour later, you're not like, oh man, I still feel sluggish. Like, it's just a good, hearty meal.
Wally, thanks for coming, showing us the people's taco. We're here, 6 feet apart and thriving.
Stay safe, man.
You too, guys.
Well, that's a wrap on the people's taco.
Shout out to Stephanie Guerra from Puro Pinche, representing San Antonio.
That's right, Samuel Franco, feeding people.
Shh, that guy's doing good in the community, man.
And Ali Khan for sharing with us his quarantine taco recipe.
Actually, I was
super
like,
tasty.
Pretty tasty,
I would eat that.
even though it had potatoes, whatever.
I know, you're anti-potato.
So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on the Insta and in El Face, United Tacos of America. You know what's up.
Yes, hashtag United Tacos of America. Tweet us. Tell us what your favorite people's taco is. If it's not bean and cheese, what is it?
What is it?
We'll be here. We'll be back next week, next year, next hour. Who knows? Watch us all day. See ya.